Dare I go against our values? And ask a guardian to craft a new black armory weapon? If I do, our operations could finally restart. But more of their kind would come. They'll want our wares, of course. We'll need more supplies to meet demand, which means even more guardians, which means further disgracing the memory of our founder. You've put me in quite the predicament. The Black Armory believes not in the Traveler or its shambling dead, but in humanity itself.
Yo, I've got a reference frame, but it's not a blue one, but it's a black one, like a grey.
Did it take a ballistics log to buy it?
Yes, I presume so.
Are you sure?
It's well, I'll
What is
tell
it?
what it
What's the
says.
name of it?
It
Powerful, or is
says
it an alpha, or?
it says Radiant Auto Rifle Frame.
Yeah, that should be it.
Okay.
Does this? Does this? Okay, so, yeah. So, I don't know if I got the Niobian Labs unlocked though. I think I have to actually do the machine gun first, because it said they said just a minute ago that you need to do a ballistics log one, and you do it there at that forge. Is how you get it to drop the Joltar. But yeah, that other quest step you have, that's for that sniper. It's, I don't know. It's got outlaw, so you get a crit hit with it, and it reloads super fast, which is pretty decent because, like, you know, it doesn't have drop mags, so you don't lose like a whole bunch of bullets for trying to reload it rapid or multiple times. And since it fires all 4 rounds in one shot, if you get a crit hit shot, it's like an instant reload. And it definitely looks like you're holding the sword sideways. It even glows when you hold the button to put the ammo into one shot. I'm gonna see if I can get into the noisy labs. It doesn't show up on my map right now, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Well, little openings there. That's a good start. See if the big door will open when I get there. Otherwise, I have to do the Voltram or Voltor, freaking whatever the heck you want to call it, forge first for the machine gun, and then I gotta get a ballistics log. Oh, the door opened. Oh, I missed. Yeah, the forge doesn't light up yet. I must have to get at least the first forge then. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go do the first forge first. Doesn't even light up. Oh, look, the igniter's not here. You know, the thing that dangles down in the middle of it? The thing's not here. I can't, you know. So maybe I gotta do the Izanami forge with the igniter to get this igniter or some crap. I don't know. I should just go find out with that machine gun frame first. Just get that done and then snag a ballistics or whatever. Yeah, I like that Chaos Reach. I just used it for the first time today. It's pretty good. Oops.
Well, this is the one we was at the other day, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's open. Nobody completed the challenge thing for it,
Yeah.
so they just unlocked it for everybody anyway. But
'Cause it
nobody was
too
able to
hard,
do
probably.
the frickin' the Nubian
Puzzle.
the torment. Nobody could get past level 6. We were
Well,
just
it
about.
must be doable, because they wouldn't have done it otherwise, would they?
All they did is they apparently removed it and just unlocked it anyway. What it was supposed to be is we were supposed to get the new forge if a team completed it in 24 hours of that torment coming out, but nobody did. So nobody finished the puzzle on that, but they gave it to us anyway. Suppose you don't go through all that work to make something as a reward. They figured somebody in the world would have done it in 24 hours, and apparently no.
Have you heard that Activision have left?
Yep, they fired Bungie.
So, yes.
Bungie or
So
Activision. Activision dropped Bungie. See, Bungie is only the online moderator.
Yeah.
They take care of the online content. And apparently Bungie the only thing they had to say is they're upset about all the extra content added in from Tess Everest. And literally Activision's response was, we had to do something to make up your short end of the sales stick.
Well, the sales stick hasn't been happening because people are disappointed with the overall longevity. I'm not, but
well, no,
like
it's not the longevity.
Because the game's cheating a lot now by doing lag switching and making the ads harder and
honestly,
harder and all the rest of it.
Hawa is complaining about things that he doesn't understand too. He doesn't understand how the active aggro works. He thinks that it's freaking AI cheating him.
It is the AI cheating, because I've had it where
it's not an AI though.
The program. We're on position, like I was doing Chateau Throne yesterday, right? I was nowhere near the edge, right? And all of a sudden the floor disappeared, and I thought, I was nowhere near the edge. And things like this are happening, and when you get targeted by the ads, when you've got a full load of flipping
you mean when you go in when you go in and freaking attack the enemy like crazy, and then you try to get out of there and they all shoot at you?
Yeah.
See what that is that's active aggro in a true battle area. Okay, say all of a sudden I came into a battle zone with 20 people, right? I kill off 6 out of the 20 people on the other team. Now,
and they target you?
Well, think about it. The whole other team is going to notice that I just killed a whole quarter of their entire team. They're going to see it. They're going to know. I mean, think about it. This guy just ran through and took out a whole chunk of their whole team. They're going to notice. Now, isn't everybody going to aim at that one guy?
Yeah,
you would.
There's such thing as...
But there's a way around that. There's a way around that. You got to use quieter weapons and less flashy.
I have noticed I've got a silencer on a rattler now, and it shoots like rapid, but you don't really know that I'm there because they don't seem to aggro on me as much.
Exactly. See, the aggro means aggress or aggression. So what you do is if you go in and you do a massive amount of damage to a bunch of enemies, that's going to trigger their aggro switch. All the enemies in that area within that level of aggro are all going to start shooting at you, and they're not going to miss because now they got to avenge their 20 fallen friends. But if you're using like a flashy auto rifle, you know, like the Misfit, you know how flashy that is, muzzle flash? That's aggro. Hand cannons, that's aggro. But if you're using a sword, a silenced submachine gun, or you know, a bow and arrow, you use that stuff, and the aggression doesn't go up on the enemy. they don't even hardly notice you. And if you're crouching drops your aggro too. And small armor sets. You know, small as in shoulder width. You know, less flashy. The thing is everybody's been so used to using just whatever, they don't even think about how loud their weapons are. That has a big difference. Think about that shotgun. What was that shotgun? That was the raid shotgun, wasn't it? The Zenobian. That was really quiet, right? Remember that? It had a kind of a weird sound to it, but it didn't make like a bang. I used to run around with that thing, and nothing would hit me. I mean, they wouldn't even notice me. But now I use one of these loud shotguns. Oh, dude, they all spin around like right away. That is a big thing, because like everybody's like, why do they even have a silencer on that? I'm like, aggro. And everybody's like, oh yeah, okay. They don't really understand what aggro stands for. It's aggressor. If you're the aggressor. Like, let's see if my valid in is that a loud one.
Alright, I'll give you another instance and another two instances. When you're doing the forge, even though you're not the one doing the most damage, the enemies seem to target you. As soon as they see that you're getting weak, they just turn on you, and everybody else is running around.
What that is the snipers. As soon as your body is fully exposed, you light up on the sniper's scope like a freaking a Christmas light. So they instantly aim at anybody that has full body exposure. So if there's any snipers in the open or auto aiming auto rifles, as soon as your body is fully in view, they will automatically target you. And see, people think that it's because their health is low that they got targeted. No, they got targeted because their body was fully exposed. They just finally walked out into full exposure. You know what I mean? Because most of the time, you don't get shot by that stuff until after you're out there, and the little stuff has already picked you down to a freaking sliver. You know what I mean? I know it seems like it's unfair, but it really isn't. They should have had this active aggro like this. I mean, they have it for Crota. Remember when I hit him 9 times with the sword and the freaking whole game goes crazy mad? Like, all the enemies just start shooting crazy everywhere? That's because the game was set at a certain aggro point on damage for Crota. And if you hit 9 times with the sword, that would trigger his aggro. Don't you remember that when we were fighting Crota and he came into the crystal room and killed us?
Yeah.
That was when I hit him 9 times. Remember the boomers were shooting like crazy? Like they just kept shooting nonstop. That was because we triggered the aggro, and that's actually really hard to do on Destiny 1 because that was actually set up as a max damage line.
Wait a sec.
But that's where they first got the idea for the aggro line. Remember Dreadnought? When you were doing the yo-yo part for the raid? You remember the second whatever area? Where you had to... Remember I used to take out all the hive guys with the sword and they wouldn't even turn around?
Yeah.
That's because I was using a sword. The sword has no aggro. So this game actually focuses on how much damage you do, how much your body is exposed. Oh, shoot the drone, please. I don't have it for this character. how
Where is it?
flashy
Where's
you
the
are.
tower?
It'll be in the cave right above your head.
I can't see nothing.
Shit.
I'm in the cave and I ain't seeing nothing. Oh, got him, I got him. Got it. No way. What did you got?
Shit.
Did I get it?
I don't know.
Shot at him.
I couldn't shoot mine with the hand cannon all the way across. Yeah, that's alright. That's the only thing I hate about doing this one. Oh, it just pisses me off. Try to shoot that damn thing. Alright. I wasted my super too. Oh, that hit the frickin' ceiling. Watch out for the machine gun. It's out.
Holy shit. Woo! How the frick did he get me?
Machine gun get you?
No, one of them sword guys.
That's why I carry a sword when I do these forges. Oh, I missed again. Jeez. I'm having a frickin' heck of... Ooh. Oh, I am aggro. I'm going down. 10 seconds. Failure.
Whoa! Whoa!
7, 6, 5, 4.
This is what I mean. The game's getting too fucking cheating too much. The blue guy was down to minimum health and he's hiding behind a shield guy. I run round to shoot over the top of him and he still runs out from behind the shield guy. So every time I try and kill him, he moves.
Try using the Telesto. The Telesto works really good with those shield guys when they're piled up like that. Just an idea.
Telesto. Where's my Telesto?
Oh shoot.
I had the was the Merciless any good?
The what?
The Merciless.
The Merciless what? Oh no. I'd use Telesto honestly, because the Telesto has those explosive rounds. So. What?
Why do they keep going for me? We're on the other side now. Or we're still doing this side. Ah, you fucker.
Are you still there?
Oh, yeah, yeah. See, I just got the little monarchy. Again. I didn't want that to drop though. Now I gotta get a ballistics, whatever. Lemonake, bye bye. Threat detector Genesis. And rubbish. Rubbish for clips. Oops. I gotta see if that other forge is available now after just the single forge unlock. So other people thought that they had to, you know, do the whole thing, and yeah. Did it take? It took it. No, I didn't. Okay, so now... See, I have one of those ballistics logs on my Titan. I don't know why it only lets me do one weapon frame a week. It's just not, doesn't make sense to me. Something's glitched out or something, you know? Drones defeated. Forge ignited. 50%. Let's get a ballistics log. I freaking need another forge. Yata. Let me see if that other freaking thing is even lit up on the map. Oh, I gotta return to Ada with the Black Armory. Whatever. Irritating.